Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mackie McCandlish, drafting the usual. And this is an interesting pack. It's got a lot of blue, and I wonder if I can take one of them and then still have some later. I don't think you'd take this first in the draft. The real options, as I see it, are these four cards. We have awesome card that's late game, awesome card that's earlier, awesome whenever, and awesome whenever. Removal is removal. So, rule I like to live by, removal is removal. I think in this case the Relentless Scab is something I haven't played with a lot, and I'm just kind of interested in doing it. This is a possibility too, though. Well, we'll see which one would have been smart. Well, we got this, and we got the... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is better than this. I kind of want to just cut blue, though. This is obviously better. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure about this. That's cool if you can accelerate into it. Okay, this is clearly the best. This is clearly the second best. But I kind of want to take this anyway just to cut blue, because that's the mood I'm in. And this is clearly interesting. So that's what I'm doing. So blue is not... This pack was good. It's hard to take Stormbound Geist over this thing. I mean, sure, it's very red, but wow. And red is going to still appear to be open. Whatever. Whatever. Day-O Mythics? Day-O Mythics it is. So the blue's not that impressive. The white is interesting to me. The Rack with Madness is fine. Stop your crazy rares! Your rares are too crazy for me. I'm not seeing much red. I don't know if we're going to actually be red. This is fine. This is interesting to me, but I don't know. This is a strange draft, especially for 8-4. Just don't know. I wish I'd maybe taken different cards, but which of these cards do I really want to play at this point? This thing? It's not bad for a mythic, but I don't really want to play this that badly. I don't know what I am doing, or what I am. I just am. So this is the first pack that is not full of bomb... Well, no, it's still got a rare. Yeah, I'm not really excited about any of this. Nothing here is strongly playable. Maybe that. So, in lieu of strongly playable, this is sort of playable. This has been a fascinating draft so far, I will say. Not sure what I'm supposed to be in or doing, but whatever. Another Cage, a Fling, a Wolves, and a Blood Feud. And a Blood Feud is a thing. Kind of a slow, weird thing, but I think it's a little better than the Wolves. The Wolves are just okay. They're like even money. They're nothing special. And the Fling can come in handy, but I have nothing that does anything with it yet. I don't know why I would be red-blue other than not knowing what color I'm going to be, but if I wanted to be red-blue, which I don't necessarily want to be, but am so far. At least I'm in a pack with only red and blue, which means maybe I'm not in the most horrible thing to be in, so fine. Faithless Looting is fine. First pack, Cage is still here. Rack with Madness is still here. Do I overvalue this card significantly? Whatever. That's what I said to that. I can rack you with madness while you're playing your many rares. Many rares. Oh, many rares. Okay, so not much options here. I guess we'll just take this thing. I'm not sure what to think of this pack. A lot of the blue stuff didn't come around. Some of it did. I'm not super excited about him. This is decent. This is okay. I don't really have a vampire thing going by any stretch of the imagination. Don't really know what my deck wants to do. Maybe my deck will tell me. Deck, what do you want? Ooh, please share the wisdom. Deck, share. Tell me what I should do. Wow. Isn't this guy better than he is getting credit for here? Am I going to lose to a deck that's all 2-drops? That's what I'm feeling. 2-drop City. Although I didn't see that many. I didn't see much white. I didn't see that much green. I saw decent red. I should have taken the good red. I don't know. What did I take? I took some shitty... I do like this card. It's nowhere near as good as the card I passed. By any stretch of the imagination. And that's just not a good strategy for winning a draft. Just because you feel like it. I mean, not a good strategy. It doesn't really get you there, I find. Foil, rare, Lost in the Woods, fine. You won me over with your nonsense. Didn't want to pollute my deck with these colors that are off color, but whatever. So that was a fascinating pack. These cards don't go together well at all. They don't want Divine Reckoning or any of these cards. This is not as good a pack. Don't want this. Love you, but I don't know if black is open. I didn't see much evidence of it except for the crazy rare that went by. But that rare wants humans and I have none at all. So I'm not excited about that. I do love Reckless Waif and I like Harvest Pyre alright, but Harvest Pyre has a higher tendency to table. Although I think Typhoid Rats are going to table heavily. This card does tend to go late, but oh, Harvest Pyre. And if I'm Blue Mill, Harvest Pyre is actually good. Can get out the cards I don't need, and other things can mill and get cards in there. But I like 1-drop creatures. I don't know. I'm just not drafting removal that heavily, I guess. So now we got this and this and this. Enabler for my scabs. Wow, this pack's a lot better. This pack is good. Fuck. This is a tough one. Grasp of Phantoms plays better with red, I think, than the Scholar, and so does Guy's Flame. And the Torch is fine too. I tend to want the Grasp. I almost feel like I'm going to get something back here, probably this card. It's insane. Or this, I don't know, this pack's insane. Yeah, slight edge to Grasp, very slight. Here I'm not as excited, I can just safely take a Harvest Pyre, I think. Wow, a lot of options. We can go big, we can go medium, we can go flight, we can go not what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm in the right colors, although I don't know what red-blue is supposed to do to win. A Civilized Scholar can turn into a big beater, which is really nice. Certain opportunities permit him to get all crazy. And I already have enough late game, for sure. He's a huge thing. He can draw me into my winning cards. I'm going to give him the slight edge there over the flyer. You know, fits my crazy, retarded red-blue thing I'm doing. Has red-blue ever worked for me, or am I just full of nonsense? Probably more than nonsense. At least this gets in the air. I don't really like it, but, you know, there's 2 Divine Reckonings going by. Ugh. Well, I think this is a snapper in this deck. Wow, it's like my first pack without blue or red. I feel like I'm in the right colors. I just don't know if those colors go well together. Strongish, annoyingish, definitely annoying, especially since I passed Geist Flame. Let me just take this thing. I don't really know what is the best thing to hate draft there. I'll just take the blue card. I can't deeply strategize. I'm just not in the mood. Okay, so let's look at our stupid curve. It's only got 1 5-drop, 2 2-drops, and 2 1-drops. If you'd even call it drops, it's nothing drops onto anywhere. At least we have a formidable amount of things happening. The 3 mana, a little heavy on the 4. And someday we win? Or do horrible things? I don't know. It's a lot of red. But we're where we want to be in terms of creatures and stuff. We're not that fast. See, this was a crazy pack. I could take the Stitcher's Apprentice, but so far I only care a little bit about getting things into the graveyard. So I think this is perfect. Perfect. Not really exciting to me. I don't like fighting the deck that likes this. But this seems to like the most useful card to somebody, so let's make them less useful arbitrarily, whoever they are. If somebody's brewing the ultimate bump in the night, then I hope they stay away. It's a late Pitchfork. I will add you to my Pitchfork collection. I'm gonna go and sell Pitchfork 10-packs on the highway. Wow, do I even need another pack? I've got so much going on. Well, I'm not exactly seeing what I'm supposed to be excited about here. We've got Assistant, this thing, this thing, this thing. I've got a lot of 4-drops, but the 4-drops are not exciting to get into. They're just good to help the other things. Kessig Wolf could do stuff. Alchemy could get something into the graveyard, but that's just not that exciting for this deck. This deck doesn't care that much, and it's got Faithless Looting already. But I want cheaper things, not more expensive things. Not the type of pack you want to open in this scenario. You want to open some 1 or 2 mythic, 2-drop mythic rare. That'd be nice. Kind of with the wolf, but this guy accelerates, and I am on the more expensive side, so he makes sense the most. So you win, fool. This pack is not special for me. It's just got stuff for everybody else going on. Why is everybody taking the red and the blue? What's going on here? Is there a version where this is good for me? I have to discard cards? Do I have so many cards that I can just discard them? That just seems retarded. So many mythic rares. Am I missing something? This does not seem plentiful. I would rather just take something annoying. If I lose to this, I'm gonna be sad though. Yeah. Maybe I splash white for this priest, I don't know. Too bad you're not the right kind of land. This whole, what is going on? These packs are just, well, alchemy's good. Do I want a 2-drop? I probably want a 2-drop more than I want alchemy in this deck. 2-drop first striker or alchemy. Alchemy helps a little with this guy, but he's a 5-drop, so I'm not that worried about him. And I'm not going to do the flashback, I don't think. Nice. This pack. Interesting choices. I like building up the blue flyer army a bit. He can do winning things. I don't like werewolves as much. Oh, the decisions. This was, what is going on with all these uncommons in this rare? Oh my god. This is like the final important decision of this entire draft. He's a human, but I don't have strong human things going on. I don't really care about flipping my werewolves. Oh man. He's easier to cast. Ugh. I'm gonna go Drake this time. Only this time. Questionable, I guess. Enabler or Moon Heron? I'm enabling Drake and I'm enabling this guy. Should have gone red. Kept the balance. Oh, that would have been good. The balance. Making my deck more uneven, although he can get stuff in the graveyard too. I still think I want to win sooner rather than later. I could be wrong. Nothing here I'm excited about. Maybe this thing. I don't know. Not super excited about that pack. Oh, I love this guy. Do I have any vampires? I think I have like one. This guy. No! Thank you. Not an exciting number of vampires. So is it worth paying an extra mana for an extra nonsense? Or just take a sensory depth? I don't even know if this guy gets played. This guy! God! I don't know. I don't think that guy is the key to my victory. He's not bad though. I'm not playing Riot Devils. You can't make me. Oh, I took Alchemy too early, I guess. This is kind of bad for me, but not that bad. So a little bit of questionable choices in the last pack, I suppose. Not 100% sure on Path to Victory, which is not good. Milling. Bad Vampire. It is a 2-drop. Yeah. strategically speaking, could have been better. We've got our deranged assistant to enable, and our multiple forbidden alchemies to enable the flyer. But I'm not crazy about playing this, and I think I should have been a little more on the creature count or something. We'll see. We're way over in terms of spells, so maybe things will get there. There are options. It's got a decent amount of flyers, I suppose. Let's get the must plays in there first. No, you're not a must play. Okay, we don't have much in the way of humans, so we're not going to play the sharpened pitchfork. You're probably not worth splashing white for with no flashback of meaningful value in the terms of white. Didn't see any boiling oil, that would have been nice. I probably would have passed it though, I was just in the mood for passing awesome removal. Okay, we're creature light, so let's look at the creatures. We'll put the potentially playable removal-ish things and spells over here. So not much left in blue in terms of creatures. We got this madness. We need 3 cards. Kind of late in 5 drops. I'm not crazy about this guy though. It can work, but most often I don't think it does. We're a little expensive given that we don't have that much acceleration, so that makes me sad. I like having a cheap thing like that. It would seem odd to go Spectral Flight in a deck that has a decent amount of flyers. Not that many. 4? 5? 5 flyers? Not that many. 6. He doesn't count though, he'll never get cast. Alchemy, Chant. I like these more than I like the red cards. Does this ever work? Especially since I didn't pick up the other guy that does the thing he does. I will meditate. Well, my meditation is complete. I kind of want something early in blue if I need it to stop early nonsense over this one. This is tempting. I still don't feel like I've distilled exactly how this deck is most likely to win. It seems a little schizophrenic and has a lot of ways to search for answers, so hopefully it finds them. I put both the Rack with Madnesses in. If this deck doesn't hit its 3 or 4 mana land, it's just screwed. So it's not trying to rush a win, but it has a lot of different options, and I guess we'll see what happens, won't we? Sweet. Must kill with dragon. I must kill you with a dragon. That's how I must kill you. Why must you play the same color as me? You're gonna kill me with the burning thing I passed? I'm gonna regret that forever. Yes. You asshole. Yeah. Nobody saw that coming. Oh no. No. Black, eh? Hit for 2, and then I do this guy. We could trade. My guy gets bigger. We can't block it. Oh, whatever. Tip for tat. Just 2 lands away from Super Spell. Oh man, this thing's in the graveyard. Ugh, you suck. Geist Flame. Yes, I passed the good removal. I took Grasp of Phantoms. Hopefully that works out for me. It's like I could almost play the Scholar, hoping he's not going to draw his next land, but it doesn't seem like the best move to me. Although I guess I should have done it. I don't know, he might have another Geist Flame. Takes him off a turn, and it takes his Geist Flame out, which is nice. He does have another Geist Flame. Asshole. Mountain gets me casting Super Dude. Moon Heron does stuff. I don't know, he seems very removal-y being red-black. 5/5 can be hard to deal with, though. He's got 2 Geist Flames. I don't know. If he can't answer the flyers, then the 3/2 kills him pretty fast too. But a 5/5 that can pump everybody to 8/10 or whatever. He pumps to 8, that guy goes to 5 or something crazy. That kills him in 2 turns. Or 3, I guess. Ugh. I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket. Oh, man. But I can't do it till next turn anyway. And I could draw some other creature. Fine. Probably regret this, but whatever. Rack me with madness. This has been a weird game so far, I gotta say. I don't need more than 6 lands. I guess I chose correctly for his random weird spread. And I had good stuff coming. So what did I learn from his red-black deck? He likes the Geist Flame. That was a weird game. I mean, I guess he kept a lot of expensive stuff or something. I was going to lose when he played the Super Big Demon. Well, unfortunately my deck doesn't have creatures that aren't 1 toughness to put in. I think I needed to grab this stupid 2/3 for 3 red. Yeah, what am I going to do to this thing? Spectral Flight over something? I don't know. Curiosity would have been good that game.